What is going on, you guys? It's Mark with the Chumpcast. I am back again with my comic book picks of the week, so stay tuned and let's do this. Well, you guys know the drill. Please go ahead, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you click that subscribe button down below, smash that like button, hit the notification bell so you can get updates whenever I post new videos. But let's get started. So we will kick off this week with some Marvel books. First book I have here to my left is Strange Academy #2. This is being written by Scotty Young and art is by Humberto Ramos. Strange Academy is the Hogwarts of the Marvel Universe. Since issue #1 came out way back at the beginning of March because production was halted due to COVID-19, I was kind of afraid that this was going to be hard to get back into. I was wrong. We get a further look at some of the students of Strange Academy, which are completely new characters to Marvel, and this issue brings us into the daily life of these students and their sorcery-filled class schedules, starting with Period 1, History of Magical Objects, with the Ancient One, Period 2, Elements of Chaos Magic, with Scarlet Witch, Period 3 is Gym, with Coach Taylor, Period 4, Lunch, Cooked by the Mindful One, Period 5, Introduction to the Undead, with Brother Voodoo, Period 6, Inferno 101 with Magic. Period 7 is Study Hall. And Period 8, Magical Plants and the Care Thereof with Professor Man-Thing. Overall, there is a lot to love with this book. It has some interesting world building, phenomenal art. I do think this has potential to become a long-running Marvel comic book series and possibly even option for like a TV show that may air on Disney Plus or something like that. I absolutely recommend this. I only had 2 books for Marvel this week. Last one up is Fantastic Four Empire #0. This is written by Dan Slott and art is done by R.B. Silva. So this was a fun setup for Empire #1 that comes out next week. We had Empire 0, which came out last week. This issue was a bit long. It's 30 pages, but it was a good time. The Fantastic Four family are in space and find themselves stranded on an asteroid after their ship runs out of gas. They are able to flag down a ship passing by and are lifted to a nearby casino called the Casino Cosmico. There, the Fantastic Four family split up and they find themselves all getting into different types of trouble. And while they're there, they discover that this casino is in fact hosting these one-on-one Kree versus Skrull fights. They're like gladiator type matches, and the Fantastic Four are just not having it. Quick trivia. What Marvel supervillain gave Sue and Reed Richards' daughter, Valeria, her name? Was it A, Dr. Doom, B, Mole Man, C, Ego the Living Planet, or D, Annihilus? If you guessed A, Dr. Doom, you are correct. This was all because Sue Richards had some complications when she was pregnant, and Reed Richards was pretty much desperate and had asked Dr. Doom if he would help deliver the baby using his powers. So Dr. Doom agreed, but under one condition: he would be allowed to name the baby himself. Reed Richards agreed to this, and Dr. Doom decided to name her Valeria, which was after his first love. All right, back to Fantastic Four Empire. There really isn't anything in this issue that is super impactful to the setup for the Empire run, other than some references to the importance of the Fantastic Four on the Marvel Universe. There's not much. We do get this first appearance, though, by the Profiteer, a new villain who is running the casino, which makes this a good issue to hold on to in case this character does have a larger role down the road. But if you are on the Empire train right now, there really is no reason not to get this issue. All right, on to DC, Justice League #48. This is written by Simon Spurrier, and art is done by Aaron Lopresti. This is the first issue of a new Justice League run that Spurrier is writing. So this starts out with the Justice League getting a distress signal in space to save some yellow little alien children that pretty much just look like Meeseeks from Rick and Morty, but are yellow.
Ooh, yeah! Can do!
Anyways, the Justice League return these aliens to their home planet, but while there, they are faced with this decision after they take down the tyrannical queen that is there ruling. But Spurrier does a pretty good job incorporating believable Justice League banter throughout this whole issue. He also does a good job at introducing this new alien race that have some great designs by Lopresti. Spurrier is only writing 2 more issues of the series before Williamson is going to take over. With that said, it's only 2 more issues. I don't really think you can go wrong with picking this up right now. All right, Batman The Adventures Continue, number 2. This is written by Alan Burnett and Paul Dini, and the art is done by Ty Templeton. This is a must-read for any Batman the Animated Series fans out there. It starts off with a great cover. I love this cover here. I also love the variant cover that I picked up as well. This is done by Dustin Nguyen. So the story starts out with Batman and Robin. Robin is Tim Drake in the series, and they're throwing down with Clayface. And while this is happening, they're actually being watched from a distance by a mysterious figure. Deathstroke shows up and is here to help. That makes sense. And Deathstroke now also has a sidekick. Sunny gets her first appearance, making this a great issue to pick up and keep in your collection. The Flash 757, this is written by Joshua Williamson, and the art is done by Rafa Sandoval. Reverse Flash's Legion of Zoom is assembled. Williamson's Flash run is nearing its end, and we've been waiting for the showdown for quite some time. It involves some of Flash's greatest foes, shown right here on the cover: Gorilla Grodd, the Turtle, Trickster, and Captain Cold. I mean, come on. Who doesn't love some The Turtle? Whether or not you've been following the series from the start, Williamson's writing and Sandoval's art has been pretty spectacular. I have really enjoyed this Flash run. I think it is some of the better Flash stuff since Jeff Johns. I am looking forward to the ending of the series and kind of sad to see Williamson go, but I know he's going to end this in a big way. We have Batman 94. This is written by James Tynion IV, and art is done by Raphael Albuquerque and Guillaume March. I just want to start by mentioning how awesome the art has been in this series so far. Guillaume March is drawing some of my favorite Joker portrayals from recent memory. And of course, we get another Unreal variant by Mattina featuring Punchline and the Joker. As for the story, obviously Tynion has been doing some great things after taking over this series, but this is another setup issue per se for the Joker War, and I guess technically it also wraps up the whole Their Dark Design storyline, which I feel like overall was just a bit underwhelming. This by no means is one of the better issues of Tynion's run so far, but it still made me pumped for what's ahead. Just give me the freaking Joker War already. Thank you. Speaking of Joker War, next up we have Batman Detective Comics 1023. This is written by Peter Tomasi and art is done by Brad Walker. Not gonna lie, nothing groundbreaking here, but I will say this was another Batman issue with some fantastic art, but overall it was just a tie-in for the Joker War that I just found a bit unnecessary. Although it was fast-paced and didn't really make me feel like I wasted my time after reading it or anything like that, I just didn't think this was essential for the lead-in to the Joker War. Regardless of what I thought of the story here, I have to admit the cover A and cover B of this issue are pretty freaking sweet. And with that said, these are both my covers of the week. Libra Mijo has been doing some incredible cardstock B covers for a lot of the previous issues for Batman Detective Comics, but if these covers aren't a must-have in your collection, I would recommend maybe sitting this one out. Last up is DCeased Dead Planet number 1. This is written by Tom Taylor and art is done by Trevor Hairsine. Yup, I saved the best for last this week. If you have not read DCeased, not DCeased Dead Planet that is right here that just came out, DCeased, which came out back in, I think, May of 2019, do yourself a favor and go into your comic book shop and pick up the trade because I'm sure they'll have it. Catch yourself up. So DCeased Dead Planet is the sequel to DCeased, which is about a killer virus called Anti-Life that was released on Earth, infecting 600 million people and turning them instantly into violent zombie-like monsters. I'm going to stop there so I don't spoil this for you, but I don't think there has been a number 1 issue that has gotten me so excited for a new series like this has right here. Please make sure you're reading this, and if you're just hearing about DCeased now, you could thank me later. Alright you guys, well those were my comic book picks of the week. Do me a favor and please comment down below. Let me know what you guys picked up at your LCS this week. What did I miss? I want to hear from you guys. Also, that subscribe button is down below. I would highly encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. To the people that have, I really appreciate it. You really help make the show grow, and I can't thank you enough. But hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Smash that like button. Click the notification bell. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next week. Jumps out.